Today, we are going to be playing Call of Duty, but with a little bit of a twist. We are going to be asking famous Call of Duty YouTubers to pick our class. We're going to play a game with each of these classes and pick our favorite and our most fun to use at the end of the video. Let's see who shows up in this one. Let's dive in. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the person you see on your screen, that's the OG GOAT. That's TmarTn. Reached out to him for a class setup, and my man got back to me like right away. So let's see what this guy's got cooking for me here today.
T-Dawg, what up, bro? You got me downloading a Call of Duty game. Haven't done this in a while. We're gonna be going with World at War. I can almost guarantee that nobody else is gonna choose this, and she needs more love.
World at War, one of the greatest games of all time. That's all I'll say.
Oh my gosh, dude, that notification. I feel like we're digging up a fossil right now. This thing was perfectly preserved with all the classes already set up. So this is what I had in mind here. Obviously, MP40 was the king of this game. I like to run stopping power. I would say most people ran jug, but if you've got those jumps and spots and lines of sight, you're going to be getting first shot. Stopping power made the MP40 a 3-shot kill from anywhere. The other one I was going to point out as a bonus class is this right here, the STG-44 with deep impact. This thing absolutely fried. This was such a fun class to use. So appreciate you including me. Can't wait to see all the classes.
Oh, T-Mart. He's giving bonus classes. Okay, we'll probably use the MP40 because that's the first one he gave me. And I'm kind of biased. I want to use it. Now, we're using my boy TmarTn's class. Obviously, I have no complaints about the MP40. Absolutely phenomenal class. The funny thing is, using dead silence in like TDM, it's kind of funny because I feel like back then, there wasn't a lot of people, I guess, that had headsets back in the day. Everybody was kind of on the same playing field of we're all rocking the TV mic or the TV speaker, so we really can't see anything or hear anything. But where is this guy at? Is this guy playing? Okay, he obviously can't hear me. That's the good news. The bad news is I can't get it. What are you doing over here, buddy? Dude, we would all play World at War on the tube TVs. You know what I mean? And dead silence to me, unless you were playing search and destroy, I really didn't even use that perk, which is kind of insane to think about. But obviously, TmarTn probably had the headset back in the day, had the Astros or whatever. Oh, I'm cooking this. Now, I think it's kind of funny that we're on Corrosion. This, if you guys didn't know, was a DLC map back in World at War. And funny story for me, or I guess for TmarTn, if he ends up watching this video, I used to, of course, watch all of his videos for updates on the DLC. What's the new gun? What's the new meta? Like, he was the first person that I tuned into. And so when he replied back to me, I mean, we follow each other on Twitter, but you know, not every day do they have to take time to re-download World at War and go in here. The good news was, I guess, his classes were all set up. That would have been annoying, but it's just cool to kind of see how, despite Call of Duty being in a terrible state, there's still people like him that inspired me to kind of create content, and honestly, he's inspired me to create the second channel as well, because a lot of you guys maybe don't know this, maybe don't follow him as much anymore, but he created like a walkthrough channel for his not walkthroughs but playthroughs after he kind of maybe burnt out on Call of Duty. I really don't know the actual, you know, thing with that, but it's inspired me to go, you know what, maybe we can take the talents to other games too. So obviously, like I plug every video, make sure you subscribe to T-Dawg Plays, because we're working on it, man. We're working on it. But this is moving very slow, this game. Probably because these guys are camping with LMGs. I'm not sure what their strategy is here. This guy is annoying. Sit down! I have 2 grenades, too. He gave me 2 grenades. Is this like some sort of clan with the Browning or something? They all have LMGs. Every single one of them. The entire... They all have LMGs! Oh, no. Don't do this. I was doing so well. What was my KD? 16 and 8. We're good. We're good. We're good. Listen, be grateful, guys. Be grateful that you're playing current COD. As much crap as I give current Call of Duty, we don't got to deal with this. We don't got to deal with that. But overall, TmarTn class was phenomenal. MP40 to be bouncing back on World at War. I love it. I'm giving this class an A. And maybe I'm a little biased, but I don't care. It is what it is. Look who it is. It's Burk Music.
What's good, legends? This is Burk Music, and your boy Mr. T-Dawg has requested for me to share a class that I guess he's gonna go ahead and use, and I figured, hey, let's go ahead and do some Black Ops 3. I have an amazing class perfectly curated for T-Dawg. I even named it Viva La T-Dawg because Viva La Brecci. He has to use the 205 Brecci, easily the most disgusting and powerful shotgun in this game. Ideally, he'd have it maxed out and he'd be able to run extended mag as well as long barrel and rapid fire. I'm not sure what T-Dawg's supply drop look is looking like on BO3, but if he has the Shadow Claw, he has to use this akimbo as well because this thing was just so good. And to top off this class, he also has to run shock charges and trip mines. Ideally, he'd be throwing them down together, as well as using fast hands so we can swap weapons faster.
We better see 100+ kills.
Why did I not expect him to give me the Brecci? Why did I expect something different? So I gotta be honest with you guys. What is going on? I absolutely love Black Ops 3. And despite loving Black Ops 3, I know that there's a lot. I feel like every Call of Duty that you absolutely love, there's just always something so broken and wrong with it. You know, like World at War was the MP40 and COD 4 was the M16 and Black Ops 3 had a problem with the Brecci and it just was never patched. Rapid fire, you know, it just killed from anywhere. It really, I'm not even trying. I'm literally just like sitting here farting around, aiming down sight barely and getting kills. And so it's kind of funny because I remember dying to this thing a bunch. And during the time, you know, I'm super passionate about like getting better at the game. And I'm just like, dude, why will they not fix this? And it's like now I feel like I have the awareness from the developers of like, now it's one of those things where they probably were just protecting noob players that wanted to get in the game and find a gun that they could just chill with. But at the same time, it's kind of my argument with like MW19. It's like there were so many guns and play styles in that game. And yes, people camping behind doorways with a 7.25 really bothered me. And it was annoying. But you know what? It created like a different play style for these people. Whereas like I feel like you see BO7 nowadays and it's just like so everybody's using the sweatiest class of all time. Whereas the older CODs, I felt like people were just more inclined to like do random stuff. And that's kind of what I miss. And it took me a while to kind of learn that. By the way, I do have the Shadow Claw thing. I just don't have the dualies. So I do want to try to get a kill with this. I feel like I've used this thing like one time in my life. It's like a crossbow, right? I thought I could shoot a couple in a row. Wait, didn't it say 6? Did I shoot 6 bullets? Am I missing something? I didn't shoot. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, okay, let me put this together here. Ah, I understand it now. It shoots to... You can't let that happen. You cannot allow me to do that with a gun I've never used before and get absolutely pooped on. You just can't let it happen. Now the Brecci, I can understand letting that happen because this thing is just disgusting. It's really not fair. By the way, too, I feel like when you play the older Call of Duties, if anybody can back me up on this, I feel like when you play older Call of Duties nowadays, it's a lot of like they've like put the DLC maps in. Does that make sense? So like anytime I play World War II, I get like the sandbox map, and then anytime I play Black Ops 3, it's like Fringe Nightfall or Redwood Snow. It's so weird. And then like you'll play other games and I don't know. It's just like I feel like they try to push the free DLC. That's a side point that has nothing to do with this class, but I found it interesting. I mean, when we talk most overpowered guns of all time, like you have to be talking about this gun. Like this was a game ruiner. It wasn't even an overpowered. It was like this ruined the game for a little bit. I got other people using it now too. This is what happened. The lobby would hear one, and then all of a sudden the entire lobby was rocking it. And I have to say, well, you know what? I was gonna say I'm gonna take the blame, but we're actually gonna blame Merc. We're not blaming me. He did this, not me. I kind of like this thing too. It's something stupid, but that's what like Black Ops 3 allowed for, was like you knew it was a futuristic COD, so they could get away with just doing weird stuff, and it was okay. You know, you guys have to let me know in the comments down below. Did you guys like Black Ops 3? It's so weird because I don't like Black Ops 7. I don't know if it's just the staleness of the genre right now or what, but I feel like Black Ops 6 or Black Ops 3, like it's trying to be like BO7 is trying to be BO3, but it's like not. It's just something about it that just seems so much faster than this game. I don't know what it is. I always fight that it's the FOV. Let's see if we can get one more with this Shadow Claw. What? Oh, come on, man. Why is this going time limit, by the way, too? Y'all blame MW19 for going time limit, but I'm looking at a time limit game on BO3 with jetpacks. Honestly, if I'm ranking this class, if I don't give it an A, I'm the biggest idiot of all time because it's one of the most overpowered guns of all time. It's Mr. Marksman. What's he got cooking up for us today?
Hey, T-Dog. All right, here's the class. Modern Warfare 19's been popping off lately. People having fun. And there wasn't a gun in this game that inspired more fear than the 725.
Oh, no.
This is the class I would run in Search and Destroy, and here are the attachments for it. Sawed-off stock, sleight of hand, 1 milliwatt laser, Tempest competition, and choke. If you're really struggling, throw on the sawed-off for more aggression, but you know, the Tempest competition barrel helped after they nerfed the gun for the 5th time, you know? Have fun.
We will. I mean, MW19, you know I'm excited for this one, fellas. Well, guys, Mr. Marksman has given us a little 725 class. And we're in free-for-all, and we're in shoot house. So I'm going to try to win this one. It's a very aggressive 725. Oh, shoot. That's what I'm talking about, 725. Oh my gosh. This thing was redonkulous. Like I said with the Brecci, it just really reminds me of that same similar style. Like, we're gonna try to reward people for, not reward people, but like give all player bases or all players strengths. I don't know if I would consider this a strength using this, but you know, it allowed for people that maybe weren't as good at the game to do this. And I think that's the funny thing about MW19. It's like everybody, like there were so many player bases with it. Shotgun, camper, rusher, sniper. And to me, that's what makes a good Call of Duty game. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is, I actually don't know if this is right. I'm starting to have second thoughts on this. This might not actually be right. This, with the speed. This guy has no idea what's going on. This thing got nerfed 5 times, Marksman said. I don't think they did a very good job of nerfing it, guys. I'm gonna be honest. If you aim in, it's like, it's just death. It's just straight up death. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What? Dude, you die to the most random things in this game. I don't know why. It's probably a negative thing, but that's just the enjoyment in it for me now at this point. I'm not in here trying to drop nukes. I'm not trying to do any of that crazy stuff. I'm just trying to have fun. And yes, sometimes there's some moments where it's very frustrating. Do you see what I'm saying with the randomness in a video game? I think that is what makes a great video game. I've died to a riot shield, a RPG, a shotgun, you name it, I've died to it. And I think that makes a more enjoyable experience for there's more people involved in the game at that point. I'm gonna try to get a knife kill just because this game was so fun at knifing. No. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there, fellas. I am just sprinting around. That guy's dead. Oh, man, I'm having a good time today, man. I'm having a good time. Shout out MW19, man. Now, we're suddenly losing because the guy got a massive streak and killed just about everybody in the lobby, which is kind of sad because I thought I was going to win this game. It doesn't look so promising for the home team now. I'm going to try to... That is something that no Call of Duty can seem to replicate. That movement right there is some of my favorite movement in a video game of all time. I can't kill this guy, though. This guy This guy remains undefeated. 25 and 12 with a 725. I wish I would have won. I'm giving that class an A. That was super fun to use. Well, you probably recognize this YouTuber. Miss Butters has given me a class as well. And I'm nervous that this is going to be in the new Modern Warfare 2 because she somehow likes that game. I don't know what's going on.
All right, T-Dawg, you requested a Call of Duty class. You're going to get a Call of Duty class on Modern Warfare 2. 2009. I could be so mean and do 2022. I thought about it. I will spare you today. Here's the class that I'll be giving you, my marathon sniping class from back when I was 15, 16 years old. It's basically the classic quickscoping class from back in the day, but instead of sleight of hand, it's marathon. Okay, good luck. I believe in you.
Okay. I first thought it was going to be MW2, and now it's going to be MW2, but it's a sniper. You can't see it. It's an intervention with marathon. All right, listen, y'all. If you've been around this channel for any amount of time, you know I am absolutely terrible at sniping. And I've just never been good at it. I've never had any game that I'm like, okay, I'm better at, you know, like some people say they're better at, I thought I just got a collide on the first sniper shot. That would have been amazing. You know how people like, I like Modern Warfare sniping, or I like Black Ops sniping. I don't like any sniping. But if I can sit here and hard scope, I might be onto something. Now, like I said, I've always been like an SMG guy, AR guy. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's just something, a skill you had to learn in early Call of Duty, and if you didn't do it, you just didn't enjoy sniping like that. Does that make sense? Like this is where I thrive, right? Like this. I thrive in moments like that, where I'm away from the action. I'm kind of hiding back in the back. I believe the kids call it hard scoping. Yeah, I'm a hard scoper. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, I'm using classes that these famous YouTubers are giving me. See what I'm saying? See how I thrive? I feel like my centering is my problem. Watch this. What? Bro, you gotta stop camping. You have a UMP 45. No way. Look, just... This is what happens when I snipe, guys. It doesn't help that I feel like we're in a very sweaty lobby. The other team is using UMPs and scars, and then there's me. Let me get up top here and work a little bit, fellas. No. That cannot hit me. I mean, at least I'm showing that I'm human, man. You know, I mean, I know I give you guys all these good gameplays, and you're like, wow, is T-Dawg a pro at Call of Duty? Bro, I can't function like this. I can't do it. I'm just so... How do you guys do this? Okay, so biased rating of this class, I'd give it an F. But I know people are going to yell at me in the comments and say, you suck at sniping, that's why you don't like it. So what would you give Butters' class? I think I still might give it an F.
All right, Mr. T-Dawg, you asked me for a class, and I figured I would take you back to one of the most underrated Call of Duties of all time. I know you're a big fan of this one, Call of Duty World War II. This game is fantastic, and there are over 80 weapons to choose from, so making a class is kind of difficult, so I figured, why not let you use every single gun? We're going to be using the Wanderlust basic training here. What this does is it basically gives you a random weapon with up to 6 attachments on it, and every time you swap your gun, a brand new weapon appears. I figured the best division for this would be Mountain, because in general, it's really good. You have Dead Silence, Ghost, and Cold Blood all baked into one. But here's the real kicker. While you're playing, to make Wanderlust as fun as possible, every time you get a kill, immediately swap your gun and start using the next weapon. This will cause for some really fun situations because you never know what you might get. You might run into 2 people, kill one, swap your weapon, and now you have a baseball bat. You might have a rocket launcher. You might have a rifle and SMG, and never really know what's going to be coming up next with the Wanderlust class. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you think of it and hope you have some fun out there.
Nero, thank you very much, man. I guess there's no class. I guess it's just put the Wanderlust perk on and let the game do its thing. So let's dive in. All right, so here we are on World War II, and I just want to show everybody, it just says random gun on spawn. Once you select Wanderlust, it just puts a random gun in there. I actually never used this perk, and this is also a thing that I always kind of defend World War II on, is like, there was so many fun things by the end of this game. Oh my gosh, I got a freaking double barrel shotgun. That's not gonna work. He doesn't see me, does he? He doesn't. Oh my gosh. And now I got a pistol. Oh no, not a sniper. That guy alive? Oh shoot. Go! Come on, man, give me a good gun. Not another PTRS. What is the problem with this gun? Why does it keep giving me snipers? I just want to continue to say about this game, it had so many fun things, including what we're on right now, the sandbox. Okay, this is enough. This is enough from you up here. I'm tired of fighting you. Okay, then I'll just die. That's all good. The sandbox map and just what they did, Days of Summer with World War II, just so many good things, man. I think this is a shotgun. I was gonna say it. World War II definitely, and it's a Sledgehammer thing, honestly. At the end of the day, it's like those guys are just so good at doing post-launch content. I'm gonna do another one with that because I can, and I can attach a suppressor to this. Why not? Like, there's just so many small things that I love about this game, man. I don't love that I'm not using a pistol right now. I really don't. And I don't know if it's automatic. Let's see. No, it's not. Oh boy. And it's got a silencer. The good news is it's got a silencer. But if you guys made it through World at War back when it came out, man, it really improved. Oh no. Oh. It really was one of the better games over time. Why is that single shot? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't let me hit it. Don't let me hit the shot. No, I'm not gonna hit it because it's a freaking sniper, man. Nope, reset the fight. Everything's going well until I switch to one of the snipers. It's so pathetic that I'm that bad. I might need to do a sniping video. A sledgehammer. You get it? Sledgehammer games. It's even the logo too. Probably won't be so fortunate to get two kills with uh-oh, maybe I will. Maybe I will if they give me that angle. I think this is a pistol. I'm getting a history lesson on World War II guns right now because I'm gonna be honest with you, I definitely have not used all these before. Would be a good way to rank your guns up before actually getting them unlocked. I remember that one. Nero, this is fun, man. Something about COD World War II that every time I get back on it, man, it doesn't matter. You can just do so many different things. It's just fun every time. It's just fun. 19 and 7. Okay, so I know Nero was, I mean, he wasn't trolling. He was giving me the class. I thought that this was fun. Like, it's not like it's a specific class, but just the ability to play like gun game in the middle of the game for fun. I might have to tweet about this because it's just fun. I'm going to give it an A. What is this guy doing, man? Y'all know who this is. Well, you might not actually because he's got no camera in his videos. Well, most of them.
Hey T-Dawg, it's Hunter TV here, big fan. Said nobody ever.
Mods ban that guy.
The game you'll be playing is Modern Warfare 2019. You're going to be using the 7.25 with the sniper scope and slug rounds. And then your secondary is going to be a revolver with the sniper scope as well, with the stock. Here are your lethals and tacticals with the perks. Good luck, man.
Yeah. I say mods ban that guy like as a joke a lot of the time during my streams, but for real, mods, if you're watching this video, please ban Hunter TV. Well, guys, I don't really know what to expect with this class, to be honest with you. To be up front, I didn't have the sniper attachment that Hunter did. I mean, obviously, we all know he's a rat when he plays sometimes, so he had the shotgun fully leveled up. It doesn't surprise me, guys. It doesn't surprise me, but I tried to do as big of a scope as possible, and I did have the 357 Magnum all the way up. So, because I think there was a time where the dually Magnums were maybe meta in Warzone. I can't remember. Now, I was gonna say I haven't shot one of these in a long time. Luckily, the guy in front of me was a complete bot, so that's perfect. But this shotgun is kind of surprising me. I mean, I know obviously it's one of the most overpowered guns. Did that? What about the Claymore I just threw down there? Dude, I can't aim with these guns, man. I mean, I don't even know why I asked Hunter to do this. I knew he was going to give me something trolly. He wasn't going to be nice like Merc and give me the Brecci. He was going to give me 2 guns with 2 3-time scopes on them. Yeah, how fun is that? Now, didn't it just kill the guy in 1 bullet a second ago? Okay, I refuse to let Hunter beat me. I refuse. I honestly, I dislike shotguns as well. Unless it's the Brecci. Like, oh no, oh no, oh no, man. I can't even fight back because they're so far back into their spawn that I can't get to them. Is my reaction speed gone? Like, I feel like I know this game had a little bit of an issue where you would aim down sight, and if you had tactical sprint always on, it would like hiccup. I think that's what's happening. I think. Going for it. I'm going for it, man. Dude, I was just getting into a little rhythm. Now, I know probably you guys are yelling at your screen, T, why don't you just camp and use the shotgun? That would be a good idea, actually. So I appreciate it. Thanks for yelling at the TV. Now I'm going to camp. Watch this. You ever seen a pro camp? This is what Hunter does that I cannot do. I'm glad that didn't turn to the left and shoot me, because they obviously would have known I was here, and now they don't. And that's actually amazing. That guy's still camping in the window. He's still camping in the window, and I can't. As you can see, guys, there's two things that I'm not very good at: using a shotgun and using a sniper. And both of these are on display during this video today. Yeah! Dude, why can't I have joy for more than 2 seconds with this game? Hey, Hunter, we're done, okay? That's an F tier class. I'm never asking you again. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is some wonderful Call of Duty YouTubers picking my class. We had a wide variety. Personally, probably my favorite one to use was Mercs with the Brecci, just because it was so easy to use. I think the most unique one was probably Nero's with the Wanderlust attachment in World War II. It actually makes me want to go back and revisit that game and play around with it. But overall, thank you guys if you're watching the video, thank you very much for giving these classes out. If you guys want me to do it at home and ask more people, put them down in the comments down below. I actually really enjoyed this video. It was very easy to make because everybody was so great in replying back right away. So if you got some other YouTubers to shout out or collab with, I would love to do it. Once again, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.